What's going on? TK coming at you, and I've been doing a lot of one-on-one training within private message on Facebook with people outside of my videos that ask about strategy. So I use 3 different companies to pay me in Bitcoin every day. One company, TCC, pays me about $50 a day. The next company, GC, pays me $200 a day. And then the third company, MC, pays me about $7 a day. So the goal in the last 2 companies is to get to 10 accounts that are maxed out at level 7 so that I'm earning $1,000 a day in GC, and then earning 35 Bitcoin a day in MC. So a lot of people say, well, I don't see how that's possible. And as soon as you don't believe something's possible, it's not. Mindset is everything. And the first accomplishment in Bitcoin investment banking is understanding and believing that 35 Bitcoin is possible every day. So the strategy and the implementation process involves having 10 accounts in both companies and maxing those accounts out at level 7. Because in the third company, which is MC, level 7 account pays you 3.5 Bitcoin every day. So multiply 3.5 times 10, and that's 35 Bitcoin a day. Now, in the second company, GC, every account that's maxed out at level 7 pays $100 a day. So multiply that by 10, and that's $1,000 a day being paid to you by those 10 accounts in GC. So with the first company, the more you put in, the more you get out. So in order to make more money in TCC, you just add more money into the program. And you do it in 2 Bitcoin increments, because 50% goes to your trade wallet and 50% goes to the matrix that supports multi-level marketing. So in increments of 2 Bitcoin, as I add more back into the first program, I would go higher than the $50 a day that I'm currently being paid. So there's the strategy. And that's how I'm able to accomplish the $200 a day that I have accomplished, not counting TCC and the third company, which is MC. Okay, the $200 a day that I make right now only factors in the second company, which is GC. Okay, so I want you guys to understand that I don't like to put all my eggs in one basket. I don't like relying on other people to make money. So everything that I'm doing is passive. Now, what that means is simply that all the money I put into the program gets multiplied, and they give me back Bitcoin. Okay, so I'm using money to make money, or I'm using Bitcoin to make Bitcoin. And a lot of people have asked the accurate question in terms of how does the investment platform multiply your Bitcoin? So the answer to that question is through trading and through arbitrage. Now, someone else today asked me a very good question. They said, what is the difference in doing trading and arbitrage on your own? And then the answer to that question is simply that the companies use high frequency computers, or high frequency trading through computers, to do micro trades every second. So I can't keep up with that, and I enjoy the time freedom that comes with having to work 12 hours a day and not having to do that. So I'm using a high frequency trading computer to trade on my behalf, and I get back the reward or the return from that computer trading. So the other question that a lot of people have is fear. They say, well, what if the company goes away? And the answer to that question is, what if you don't make any money by not participating? No, every company has the opportunity or the ability to go away. The positive point is that these companies pay you daily, okay? So in the second company, you're looking at 45 days. GC will give you return on your investment in 45 days, and they don't hold your money. The money that you get in trade return comes to you every single day automatically without requesting a withdrawal. It just gets sent to your wallet like magic. Every night I get a notification on my cell phone that says you have received a new payment. So the same thing happens in the third company, MC. They automatically transfer your return to you every single day. So in 21 days, you receive return on investment where you're in profit. Okay, so the second company has a 90-day contract. The first company has a 1-year contract, and the third company has a 30-day contract. Now, your overhead or management in these Bitcoin investment platforms is simply to renew the contract when it expires if you want to continue to get paid and not lose any of your points that built in binary. So what I do is every morning before I go to work, I log on to my account and make sure that I don't have to do any point click transfer to add money back into the system. All right, so that's not a lot of work for the amount of money that you get. The overhead and management is simply renewing your contract when it ends. So I wanted to break down the specifics in terms of how I'm being paid in Bitcoin, how it is that I have a Bitcoin salary of $200 a day, and what I did to build it, and how is it that I'm continuously getting a raise, meaning that my Bitcoin income keeps going up. Well, I take the return from my investment and I use it to reinvest back into the system so that I'm eventually have all 10 of my accounts at level 7, which is maxed out. So that's what you want to do. You want to max out the income that's possible. 3.5 Bitcoin per day in the third company, which is MC. $1,000 per day maxed out at level 7 in the second company, which is GC. And there really is no limit in the first company, TCC, because the more you add in, the more you get out. And you add in 2 Bitcoin increments, because like I said, 50% is going to go to your trading platform. So every time I add 2 Bitcoin to the system, it puts 1 Bitcoin in my trading platform, and that increases the $50 a day that I get paid in the first platform, TCC. So not having all your eggs in one basket, being diversified to the point where you have more than one income, and then also maxing out each investment platform so that you're getting the highest amount possible from the opportunity. And then, of course, the next goal, once you become maxed out, outside of maintaining your contract so that your income doesn't go away, the last point is leveraging money. Okay, once I max out 10 accounts in GC, 10 accounts in MC, then I'm gonna get into other forms of investments. I have 3 companies on standby that work in options trading. So that's the exit point or graduation point for me, because, you know, I'm good at leveraging money, where you take income from one program and you put it into the next program so that nothing comes out of your pocket, and you're using your investment returns to basically make money, get a job, and work hard for you, a lot harder than you had to work in order to get it. So I hope this video helps someone. My goal is to open financial doors for people by showing you what I've already accomplished for myself. And you can always contact me on instant message, and I will do one-on-one training with you in terms of how you get started. But the idea is to earn money outside of your job and get to the point where now you are making more in Bitcoin than what you make at work.